Hi, this is Sharon from AMACO Brent. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to troubleshoot your Brent Potter's wheel with a black toggle box controller. These were sold on wheels between 2003 and 2005. Be sure not to plug your wheel in during this step or anytime you see this symbol. Remove the fuse by pushing the cap down and rotating counterclockwise. Pull the fuse out of the cap and check that it has continuity. I'll be doing this with the continuity meter. Always check that your diagnostic equipment is working before use. This simply lights up when it completes the circuit. Touch it to both ends of the fuse and ensure that it lights up. Put the fuse back into the cap and press down, then rotate clockwise until it clicks. Locate the motor connection on the bottom side of the controller and rotate the plug threading counterclockwise. Check both male and female sides closely for any signs of heat or discoloration. Use your multimeter on the DC or direct current voltage setting to measure that this is around 9 volts. It can be positive or negative. We're going to use a 9-volt battery to test the motor, but we want to test that this diagnostic tool be accurate before assessing something as expensive as a motor. Attach a short wire to each lead on the battery and tape them in place with electrical tape. Don't let the leads touch. Use these wire leads to touch the positive and negative leads of the motor. Watch to see the motor shaft turn slowly. Flip your battery and watch the motor turn in the opposite direction. If this functions for this test, your motor is not the culprit. Now plug your wheel in and be careful not to touch your metal probe ends on the multimeter while you perform this step. With your multimeter still on the direct current voltage setting, place a probe in each of the positive and negative female plugs for the motor hookup on the controller. Make sure your foot pedal is engaged. Place the controller in the forward position and turn the controller switch on. Your direct current voltage should read somewhere around 100. Repeat this with the controller switch in the reverse position, and you should see a similar number in the negative. Now, locate the foot pedal connection on the bottom side of the controller and rotate plug threading counterclockwise. Check both male and female sides closely for any signs of heat or discoloration. Some multimeters aren't able to measure the sensitive resistance circuit of the foot pedal. For this measurement, I'm going to use a multimeter that can measure ohms with a 200K setting. A properly functioning foot pedal should measure resistance of 105K ohms in the full speed setting and around 350K ohms in the stop position. Yours may vary, but you should see a few hundred K ohms difference between stopped and full forward. This should point you in either direction for your foot pedal or controller. If your foot pedal gives appropriate readouts and your controller failed the earlier voltage output tests, you will need your controller serviced or replaced. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our technical support team at 800-999-5456 or email customercare@amaco.com. You may also contact us to request sending in your equipment for diagnostics and repair.